Hi YouTube. So we just got done at the bank to take out a loan because we were going to shop at Whole Foods.
We're just going to stand outside and put dollar bills into the garbage can.
So we're going to be shopping at Whole Foods Market. Luckily, we're only going to buy a couple of things.
Yeah, we're not really shopping here. We're going in and getting a couple things.
But anyway, and if you don't know what that joke is, some people call Whole Foods whole paycheck. So like I said, if I have to explain the joke, then the joke's
not funny anymore.
Anyway, we're gonna go to Whole Foods. Sarah saw something here earlier today.
I was gonna get it, but I was with my children and we were going to other stores, and it's novelties ice cream, and it wouldn't have made it home intact. So
so we're back, and we're gonna go in here and do what we need to do. Let's see. You probably need to mask up.
Yep.
So we can look like bandits.
Give me my ice cream. Okay. I like these knobby pumpkins over here.
The what?
They're knobby. They're called Knucklehead Pumpkins.
Named after the Gurks.
Knuckleheads. Look at that, they're all knobby.
Is that what they're really called?
Yeah, that's what they call them. That's what they're calling them. Look, they're all like nubby. Look at that one. That's super nubby.
You know, I think they used to throw these pumpkins away.
Yeah, until they found out there was a market for them at Halloween.
Yeah. And now they stuck a name on them.
Yep.
And
Now they can sell them for $8 a piece.
Yeah. Do you want one?
There's some Delicata squash, though. This is Acorn. Where's the Delicata? Is this Delicata? I don't even know what it looks like. I think this might be it. My mom was telling me about it. It's really low in carbs. Because we've had spaghetti squash before, and it's good. But Acorn squash is pretty high in carbs. But Delicata, this one, is quite low in carbs.
So are you going to get one or not?
Well, I don't have to try it right this second.
Well, we're here.
Okay. I'll get some then. I don't know how to pick it out.
I'll pick it out here.
Let me Google it. How to pick a good Delicata squash. Select a squash that is firm, heavy for its size, and has an even cream color. A ripe Delicata squash will be yellow with green striations on its rind. Unripe are light green. Avoid squashes that have soft spots, dull and wrinkled skin, or that are extremely light.
How many do we need?
Let's get
They're
two.
$1.49 a pound.
Let's get 2. This one's nice and weighty. Maybe we should have another one here. All right. We got 2 heavy Delicatas.
All right. You have to talk loud.
Okay, so here they are. We buy the sea salt and caramel ones at Costco because you get a big box and it's a better deal. You only get 4 of these, babe.
Like I said, I was close. I said 3.
So we're gonna try the mint chip and the peanut butter cup. I have heard you can find the peanut butter cup ones at Kroger if you have a Kroger or a Fred Meyer grocer.
I was thinking about getting a Lily's chocolate bar just because we're here.
Okay. They do sell some keto candies. I think I got some pictures.
Yeah.
You can see what flavors of Lily's baking chips they have. They're on the other aisle, just to see what you can find here.
Can you give me a? So they're 2 for $6.
Dark chocolate peanut butter cups.
I know, but these are 2 for $6.
What do you want?
Almond dark chocolate.
Do you want it salted?
No.
Just regular?
Yeah.
Okay. And then what else? A milk? Salted? Almond? Or you
Sure.
only like the dark?
Milk's fine.
Okay. Hazelnut's pretty good.
So these are on sale, 2 for $6. So that's a pretty good deal for the Lily's bars. There's something else by Evolve up here. They got a bar now. That thing Evolved. They have a bar. Go ahead.
Oatmeal
Get it.
cookie bar. Oh, that's vegan. That's not keto. Only the one that says keto is keto, I'm assuming. This one's broken. This one's filled.
What's it filled with?
I don't know. Okay, so half the bar is almost half the bar. So it's 8 and then 5. So it's 3.
Okay.
3 for half the bar. You want to try one?
Sure.
Okay. Keto nut butter filled dark chocolate bar. It's going to probably be more up your alley because it's dark, but that's okay.
Okay.
All right.
Yep. They're out.
Oh, there's a sea salt. You want it?
Yeah, I mean, we eat them all the time.
Okay. Want to talk about it?
Go ahead.
All right, so we're getting some flaxseed crackers. We got this kind in our latest keto crate, but they're real popular because it's empty. I like the rosemary flavored ones the best that I've tried. They have white, semi-sweet. They do have the salted caramel here, which is my favorite of the Lily's bar, is the chocolate, the salted one. So these taste just like that, only in baking chips.
So they have a white chocolate now?
Mm-hmm. Oh, look, they're carrying their own brand. Whole Foods is. I wonder if they're the same as the dark Lily's. 18 servings. This is 19 servings. A tablespoon. I don't know. It's the same amount of grams. Carbs is 8. Fiber is, this is 2. This has less fiber, so this is more carbs. This is only 1 carb. This is 1 carb too. It's got less fiber, but it has a few more sugar alcohols in it.
And it's $1 cheaper.
But it is made with erythritol and stevia, just like this. So yeah, it is $1 cheaper.
Sorry.
Pardon me, no, that's okay. Don't taste better.
Do they? Have you tried these?
Yeah.
And they're not as good?
Not, in my opinion.
Okay.
probably
Do they have an
taste-
aftertaste?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. Thank you for the review. Have you tried do you like sweet and salty?
I like sweet and salt. I haven't tried those.
These are
though.
so good. If you've ever had the salted caramel candy bar, the Lily's, these are exactly the same only in chip form. They're really good. They actually have butterscotch mint at Walmart. Lily's.
Really?
They have those 2 flavors that are new. They don't have them here yet. But yeah.
Ooh, the mint.
The butterscotch, if you ever liked butterscotch chips, oh, those were my favorite when I was younger. So good. Really accurate, yeah.
Okay, thank you.
So do you want to get those chips or not? The one, those. Do you have some of
I got
those?
these. I got those.
You got some?
At
Okay.
At the Walmart pickup, those were the
I mean,
ones
if we're
that
gonna be
did come
doing
in.
this, we might as well
Yeah,
buy
yeah.
stuff. To make it worth it. I don't know if we can make a whole video out of this.
Okay.
Are we done?
Yeah, I think so. Unless you think of anything else we need. Okay.
There's a line right there. I don't know.
This is the woman I visited with last time. Hello. Back for more.
And you brought someone.
I brought some. Well, I was going to get ice cream, but I had a bunch of places to go. So that wouldn't have lasted.
And you have your card with the
Yes, I do.
business?
Is he filming me?
I can.
No.
Do you have the app for the, well, I guess I can use mine, duh.
Yeah.
The Whole Foods app.
That ain't gonna happen.
What, that you're going to be the star of the show? Why not? You have a sparkling, bubbly personality.
All right, so we're back with another keto conversation. We seem to be doing a lot of product reviews lately, but whatever, that's fine. People seem to like them.
People want to know.
Yeah, people want to know, and people want to see them. So we're going to do them. Actually, it's not. I think it's kind of fun to do them.
Yes, I hate tasting food. It's just so miserable.
Yeah, well, I'm not even talking about the taste and food part of it. I'm talking about just the going out, filming it, and all that stuff. So let's get to it because we got some stuff here that's going to melt if we don't hurry up.
Because we have ice cream.
So we went to Whole Foods.
Whole paycheck.
Whole Foods Grocery, is that what they're called?
I think so.
Or
grocer, maybe.
Yeah, Whole Foods Grocer. And if you don't know, that's actually an Amazon company. And we live in the Pacific Northwest, so we're in the home of Amazon. But they have Whole Foods all over the country. All right, so let's get started. So what do we got?
So the first thing that we're going to talk about is the keto ice cream bar. We have found the caramel, sea salt and caramel version at Costco, and so we have been eating these for months now.
Yeah, and we hadn't done a review on that just because when we started eating them, we weren't even doing reviews
we were just eating
or
them,
grocery
getting them,
hauls.
and eating them because they're two net carbs per bar for the ice cream. So they're 12 total if you're counting total carbs, but they're really good. I've enjoyed this flavor a lot. But when we've talked about them in the past or mentioned them, some of our other subscribers have talked about finding them elsewhere and other flavors. And so the other day when I was at Whole Foods, I was with my daughters and I was going to get some, but then we had other errands to run. So then CJ and I came back.
Okay, that's why we went back. Okay,
we went back specifically to get these so that we could try the other two flavors that we were able to find at Whole Foods. Now, I have heard that you can find these also at Kroger or Fred Meyer's if you have those locally in your area.
Okay.
Okay,
And
so this is the size box you get at Costco,
So
just for reference.
Yeah, if you buy them at Costco, you get
12 bars.
12 bars,
Right.
and it's about $11.99.
So it's about $1 a bar.
It's about $1
that
a
way.
bar. So yeah, that's.
So then at Whole Foods, we were able to find the chocolate mint and also the chocolate and peanut butter. And we have not tried either of these two flavors. Now, it was $6 for 4 bars at Whole Foods. So it's a little bit more expensive per bar than it is to buy them at Costco. But Costco only has the one flavor.
It has the one flavor.
Yeah. And I'm not sure how much it is at Kroger or Fred Meyer's because I haven't looked there yet.
Right.
But anyway, so these are the two flavors, and these are the two flavors that we were going to try. But we wanted to give you a size comparison of what you get from which place. So, okay. So we got 1 bar out of each, and interestingly, the chocolate mint one is no marketing on the bar, so I thought that was interesting. But we are just going to taste this. We're not going to eat an entire bar right now.
No.
We haven't had dinner, so it wouldn't be good. Our mothers would not approve. All right.
I'm grown. I can do anything I want.
Is that so?
Yeah.
I don't know if you can tell. It's kind of got a dark chocolate coating almost like an Eskimo pie back in the day, or a Native American pie. Anyway, there you go.
It's minty.
Mm-hmm.
It's good though. I like mint. So if you like mint flavor and stuff, it's definitely mint.
Mm-hmm.
You won't mistake it for anything else.
And it's not artificially colored, meaning that it's not really green. I mean, I would say it's super, super pale green on the inside, so it doesn't have like green food color or anything to make it mint. It's good. It's nice and minty.
Okay.
Yep, if you like chocolate mint, you would probably definitely like that. Okay. Now our next flavor is chocolate peanut butter. And I opened it from the wrong end.
I didn't know there was a right
Well,
one.
you want to be able to grab the stick. At least I want to grab the stick.
So that's chocolate peanut butter?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. How is it?
It's good. Peanut butter's not super strong, especially after the mint. It's not real strong peanut butter.
Yeah, and that might be because we just had mint.
Right. We probably should have done the peanut butter first, but I'm getting it now. But like I said, it's not knock you over peanut butter.
It's kind of subtle.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's good.
And to me, the sea salt caramel one doesn't taste caramely at all. It just tastes like vanilla to me. But it's good. But to me, it doesn't taste caramely. But
Yeah.
that's just my impression. Yeah, I like that. You like this one better or the mint better?
They're equally
Good.
as good. I mean, I don't have a favorite between any of them. It's just, ice cream. So, I guess I would say if I had to make a choice, I'd probably like the mint better.
I think I like the mint over the peanut butter just because it's a little more strongly flavored.
Yeah, between the two that we just bought, I guess I would
Yeah.
pick the
Yeah.
mint. But other than that,
Just because it's a little more intense. If you're looking for an intense flavor,
yeah.
that's the most intense of them.
Okay, so go ahead.
Ice cream is away. We put the ice cream away.
Okay.
All right,
We
what's
put
next?
the ice cream away.
Yes.
All right, so the next thing we picked up was, I believe the company is called Evolved. I'll move these out the way. It's a keto nut butter bar, so it's filled dark chocolate bar. It's a filled dark.
So now
chocolate
Evolve on the shelf had several candy bars. They had 6 or 7 candy bars at our Whole Foods, but not all of them were keto. So
No,
definitely pay attention
there
if
was
you
some
choose
vegan,
to find
there
this.
was some
Yeah.
pagan.
Not
there
all of
was
them are keto. This was the only one marketed as keto.
But I think they make some other candy products as well, like
That
cups, as well. But again, you need to pay attention to what you're buying.
Right. So the serving size is basically almost half the bar. And the total carbs is 8, dietary fiber is 5. So it's 3 carbs for half of the bar.
Okay. 3 net carbs.
Yep.
Okay. And we've never had any of their products before. Did you notice that if you put all those back together again, it
It smells Evolve.
spells Evolve?
Yeah,
Wow.
I know. They went the extra mile there, didn't they? Cause see, they've got numbers. They have letters on them. Probably can't see that, but they got letters on them. Like Vanna
Oh,
White
yeah.
would be happy.
It's filled with something.
Is it?
I don't really taste that much though. I mean, but there's something in there. I can see it, but I don't. It's not like oozing out or anything. And it's dark. So I like dark chocolate. This feels like it's pretty dark.
Very dark.
So I don't think Sarah's gonna fight me for it, but
No, there will be no throwdown for the
But,
Evolve bar. But it's not bad.
I like dark chocolate, and
It's filled with something
it's not
nutty.
super sweet though.
No, it's not sweet at all.
And in
And
fact,
it's-
I don't taste.
Mm-mm.
I don't hardly taste any sweetness.
No, it's not sweet. And it is filled with nut butter. I actually get a lot of cashew.
Oh,
Yep. Yep, and it has almonds, hazelnuts. Oh, I get some hazelnut in there too. Cashews and macadamia nuts. So it's a blended nut butter.
right.
So
Okay.
anyway, yep.
So that was the Evolved Keto Nut Butter Bar.
So if you like your chocolate really dark, not very sweet,
Yeah, that
you would
one
probably really like
You
this
would
bar.
probably like that. So we used to go to Whole Foods sometimes just to get these Lily's chocolate bars.
This was the only place. It
Yeah.
used to be that was the only place you could find them.
Right here
Yeah.
that we could find them. Now
Right.
I think they're at
There are a lot more
Kroger's
stores
and a
now.
lot more
Yeah.
other stores now. But
Yeah.
so we used to go to Whole Foods sometimes just to get Lily's bars. And so these are two that I picked up. These actually happened to be on sale. So they were 2 for $6. And they're normally like $4.
I think they're usually like $3.99 a piece. Sometimes
they're
more.
No, they're more than that. They're normally like $4. I want to say $4.25
Okay.
normally. So they were on sale. This is almond dark chocolate, and then there's a salted almond milk chocolate. But this is just 2 of the many flavors they have. They have a lot of flavors.
They do indeed.
So
Dark and milk.
Yep, dark and milk. What's the flavor you like?
It is the salted caramel. It used to be caramelized and salted, but they just changed it to salted caramel.
Yeah. So we know how these taste because again we've been eating these for a while, but we just happened to be there and
picked them up.
We picked them up. So we like them. They are what's the damage?
It's about 3 for half a bar.
Is
just
it 3?
like the
Okay, about 3 net carbs for half.
Oh, this has 3 servings per bar. Excuse me. So
Oh.
it's 3 servings. So the total carbs is 15. Dietary fiber is 9. So that leaves 6, and then the erythritol is 3. So yeah, so it's 3 for a third of the bar. So
Okay, I think they changed that.
I think they may have.
I think they may have adjusted.
I recall
those.
it used to be you could eat almost half the bar
Yeah.
before. So yes, it is.
Yeah, I think
a
they've
little less.
adjusted their.
And I think it varies
macros.
from flavor to flavor as well,
Yeah.
and what your macros are. So definitely check the back.
Yeah.
But speaking of Lily's, first Lily's had just regular semi-sweet baking chips, and then they migrated to also having dark available. And then just last year, I believe, they had the milk available, and I was extremely excited about the milk because I'm a milk chocolate lover. CJ's the dark chocolate lover. But lately we have been finding quite a bit of other flavors of the Lily's baking chips.
Yeah.
So actually I have found the biggest variety at my Walmart, which is kind of a randomly weird place to find it. But that is where I have found the most flavors. We have found chocolate mint. We have found butterscotch, which is my personal favorite. I wondered why butterscotch is my favorite, and I was talking to my mom yesterday, and she said that butterscotch chips is what she put in almost everything when I was a child. And so that's probably why I'm partial to the butterscotch ones.
Okay.
And then they also have the salted caramel. So if you enjoy the salted caramel bar, it's this. They just put it in chocolate chip form. They just put it into little tiny chips.
Yeah, and
so.
while we were there, you know, Sarah engaged some stranger. I shouldn't say a strange person. She was
I practiced social distancing.
She was a stranger. Everybody was masked up.
Yes.
But they were going into a deep conversation about Lily's chips, and she was spreading the word about
Yes.
Walmart and that these chips were available at Walmart.
So would you like to taste them?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Okay. I don't know. Have you tasted the salted caramel one before? No?
I don't know.
So if you are making the skillet cookie that we just put up,
Yeah.
and you can find any of these varieties would be awesome in that.
So I just did the mint. Tastes like mint. Actually, it's really good.
Yeah.
It's not super strong though.
No, it's pretty subtle.
It's pretty subtle, but if this was in one of those skillet cookies, this would be good.
You could tell.
Especially if you like
Yeah.
mint.
Well, and when
What
I
is
was
this?
eating the skillet cookie, that's the salted caramel. When I was eating the skillet cookie, I put actually a couple of these on my serving, and when I put it in the microwave to make it a little bit heated, and I just kind of smoothed the butterscotch ones over it. It was ideal.
So
let
what
me
was
tell you.
this? What did I just eat?
Salted caramel.
So I mean I like it, but I don't know if I would like that in a cookie. Me personally. But that's just personal taste.
I'll give you a couple of my beloved butterscotch. Now, CJ went looking for these specifically for me because that's the level of love you have.
Yeah, I
for me.
almost drove to Portland to find them. Portland's 250 miles away. I didn't, but
You thought about it?
I would have
Oh, thanks, honey.
on a good day.
So
Anyway,
did you try the?
Yeah, I
Okay.
like the butterscotch. I do like the butterscotch. There's nothing wrong with the salted caramel.
I mean, the butterscotch ones taste like you're eating a Hershey's
Yeah,
butterscotch
they
chip.
do.
They're just totally
Yeah.
authentic
They're
to me.
good. So, yep, these are Lily's is coming out with a lot of new chips, and you can find them around
That means keto's a real thing. I
in
guess.
a lot. Exactly. Keto is a real thing. I've been saying that for the last 3 or 4 years. Keto is a real thing. It's not a fad anymore. Especially, like I said, we found these at Walmart.
I was just going down the baking aisle for
And-
something else and saw them, and I'm like, oh my gosh.
In fact, Walmart had more, and you probably said this, had more variety than
Whole
than
Foods only had the milk, the dark, the semi-sweet, and they had the salted caramel. But they didn't have any of the other flavors.
Right.
I found them at Walmart. So,
Right.
and if you can't find them in your store, you might be able to get them online and then pick them up in your store. So definitely check that option.
Yeah. And then the last thing that we're going to talk about are flackers. So, flackers are flaxseed crackers. So recently in the keto crate for the month of September, there was a package in the keto crate. We've had flackers before the keto crate.
I bought them.
Yeah, we've had them before.
I think I bought some last year.
We've had them before, but we really like the fiber content.
Yes,
in
I'm trying to
these.
get a little bit more fiber in my diet, and this is like
Yeah.
all fiber because it's just flax seeds and
Yeah.
salt and apple cider vinegar. So
Yeah, so the total carbs, so the serving size is serve is 8 crackers.
and you get about 40 crackers in the package.
Yeah,
so.
there's 5 servings per
Yeah.
container. So they look like that.
Mhm. And they're free form, so they're not all exactly the same size.
So what
They're
is
not-
it? How many? 5?
8.
8?
Mhm.
8's a serving?
8.
Oh, okay. So I've been eating like a half a
Oh,
serving.
good. More for me.
So,
So you get
but
a lot,
yeah, and they're crunchy. If you like crunch, these definitely have a crunch.
and they get stuck in your teeth because they're all flaxseed. It's all fiber.
Mhm.
But I like them with cheese. I like them with cream cheese. It's really good with cream cheese on them. Or you can just eat them plain. But this particular flavor is rosemary. I love rosemary.
Well,
So flavors like this, like the rosemary one and the sea salt are the one. There are a few flavors that they make, like the savory and the tomato basil, that have more carbs. They have more like 3.
yeah.
And that's simply because of the vegetable, or in this case fruit, being the tomato content brings up the carbs. So they're not adding anything to make it.
And I think they
Carby.
make a sweet one as well.
They do,
And it
and
does
I
have
think
more
it,
carbs.
yeah, and it has more carbs in it as well. Because I think it's currant. I think
Mm-hmm.
it's something in currant, honey and currant or something, and it has more carbs. But if you were craving something like that, it's because it's got the fruit in it, and that's why the carbs are up. Not because they've added any kind of carbs to it.
So a serving size is 8 crackers.
I think on the sea
That
salt
is-
one, it's 9.
That's 10 total carbs, but it's got 9
fiber.
grams of fiber. So
It's all fiber.
So it's 1 net carb.
It's nothing but fiber.
And
So if you're trying to get more fiber,
this
that's your friend.
will do it.
Mm-hmm.
Yep,
Yep.
it'll do it.
And
So
can you taste the rosemary in that?
yeah,
I can, because I like rosemary, but
I
it's
do.
not. I mean, it doesn't knock you down or anything. It's not like super flavored.
well, Sarah tried to make some crackers.
Yeah, but
the
I
other
used
day.
ground flaxseed.
Yeah,
and I couldn't get mine crispy enough.
Yeah, you tried to make some, and I told her after we ate them, I said, I think we can afford a couple of bags.
It's okay. It's okay
Yeah,
to
we can
just buy
afford to
things
buy-
sometimes.
Yeah, it's okay. So, because I like these. I haven't fixed mine up with cream cheese or anything
I'm extra.
like
I'm
you
so
have.
extra.
I just eat them raw. So, and I do about 4 every day and call it good. So, that is the Whole Foods haul. The only other thing that we checked out there at Whole Foods is, oh yeah,
Yes.
talk about the squash.
Okay, you'll see in the clips that we got Delicata squash. I'd never tried it before. Both my mom and my sister have tried it. In fact, my mom and dad grew some this year. I don't think it's quite ready yet. But Delicata is just delicate in Italian, and it is a very delicate tasting squash. I really enjoyed it. It was very easy to prepare. Okay, this is my first time doing the Delicata squash. So I have a baking dish here, and I have cut them in half. This one I didn't quite get completely half because this is my first time, but it will still be fine. So I am going to score these just a little bit with a fork, which just means I'm going to poke them. And then I'm going to put them cut side down in my baking dish, and I'm going to put a little bit of water. And I am going to bake them at 375. So I haven't reached temperature yet. So I'm going to do 375 in about 45 minutes and see what happens. And I'll just keep checking them with a fork, and if they slide through with a fork, that means it's done. So we are tasting the Delicata squash. I baked it, and there'll be a clip on how I did it. And I just have a little bit of butter, salt and pepper, and a little bit of Parmesan cheese on mine. So let's see.
Is this your first time having it?
This is my very first time having it. It's very good. Nice and creamy. It's delicious. I give it a 2 thumbs up.
So we're trying new foods
Yes.
from time to time.
Yes.
We hear about a lot of different things, and so we're, if we see things, we're trying it, but we're trying to still keep them within our limits,
Just like
as far as
the chayote,
yeah, just
people
as far
mentioned
as far as our carbs, we're keeping that mindful. We're not going out buying any super exotic fruit or eating apples in the on the side or anything.
Just things that look and taste like apples.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
That could be.
this is the grocery haul for Whole Foods. We hope you enjoyed it. And we do these. We're starting to do these grocery hauls a lot. But this is our Keto Conversation segment where we do these types of things. We do grocery hauls. We do food unboxings. Sometimes we talk about relevant keto topics. I know we've been talking about keto and as a treatment for Alzheimer's disease. That's been in the news lately, and so that might be something that's coming if we can remember it. But anyway, and I'm sorry that was a bad joke, but consider subscribing. We love to have you here as part of our family. We do new recipes every Sunday, and the only way you'll know about it is if you subscribe and if you hit the notification bell. So we love to have you as part of our family, and we hope that you have a great rest of the week. Talk at you later. Bye-bye.
Peace.
Peace.
What did the comments say again?
All right, I'm going to read this comment to you. I like your videos very much. You don't overly chat. Stick around. You have a very pleasant voice and your recipes look easy and amazing. And CJ is such a sport and seems very gentle and sweet. Oh, gentle and sweet. Not mean and grumpy.
Yeah.
Kind of like a laxative. Gentle and sweet.
Wow. I really feel love now. Now I feel like crap. Thanks, Sarah. Smashing my self-esteem.
I think that was a joke you just made.
I know.